Bloodborne combat mod released for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Bloodborne and Sekiro fans, here is something for you today. Modder the 5th Mat released a brand new mod that changes your combat capabilities to be more like Bloodborne. This basically means that gamers will have to approach each enemy and boss with a different strategic mindset, as you'll have to rely more on your dash abilities, instead of deflecting every attack. Going into more details, and as its description reads, this mod allows players to use dash to prevent damage, and block. Deflect does no longer prevent damage. According to the modder, this makes some bosses easier and others harder, as you'll to approach the game now like Bloodborne. Players can use dash instead of jump to dodge sweep attacks, dash instead of Mikiri counter to avoid thrust attacks, and rally back their health after taking damage by dealing vitality damage to an enemy. Moreover, the mod removes all perilous attack alerts. Do note that this mod is not perfect, and I don't expect it to ever be due to the way the game was built. For instance, there is still vitality and posture, and you still have infinite stamina. Here are some additional details about this Bloodborne combat mod for Sekiro. The new dash invulnerability window is 16 frames, 0.53 seconds, which allows you to dash close to the start of an enemy attack swing and avoid damage. This window is larger than most Soulsborne games because Sekiro enemy attacks have better tracking and longer hit frames. If you find this too easy, you can try Beast Mode, an alternate version of the player animation data which changes the window to 11 frames, 0.37 seconds, the same as Bloodborne, but you will need to dash precisely when an attack would hit you, and in some cases use very clever spacing. By contrast, in Sekiro base game, dashes have 6 frames, 0.2 seconds. Another note on difficulty, the Bell Demon is granted at the start of the game, since I found enemies a bit better balanced with it. Some have very little vitality by default. Of course, you are free to dispel it. To advertise my other gameplay change mod, you can use better idols to reacquire the Bell Demon as well as Kuro's Charm at any time, plus small conveniences like gourd seed upgrades. Finally, rallying has been added to Sekiro through event scripting. Whenever you take damage, you gain a red R for 5 seconds and can reheal when you land a hit on an enemy that damages them. It won't count if the enemy deflects the attack, but there are plenty of ways to get around this. The max HP you can get back is how much you had before first taking damage.